I do love a good travel tip, especially when it comes to food. It is travel tip number 105, which has to do with making healthy choices while you're on vacation. But Jack, you and I both know that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice taste or quality, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's why we're here in Little Rock today. We're at the Root Cafe. This is the guy, Jack. Good to meet you, man.
Great to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us. My breakfast was amazing, I might add, just on a side note. It was unbelievable.
I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
Tell us, first of all, we always say, oh, it's farm to table. You know, it's such a, what does that mean?
Well, for us, we define local as being from the state of Arkansas. So Little Rock is centrally located in the state, so it gives us a great boundary to work with. For us, we're sourcing as much as we possibly can from small farmers and producers. So for example, the root Benny that you ate earlier, the ham is from Marshall, Arkansas, from Grassroots Co-op. The greens are from Arkansas Natural Produce in Malvern. We use kale, curly kale from them. The eggs are farm fresh. They're from a farm that's just in Dover, Arkansas, about an hour away. So you take all of those great, fresh, local ingredients and put them onto a plate, and when you cook them with love and care, you get a great result.
Well, that's the question I would have. I mean, listen, we came in here on a recommendation, of course, but how do we find this place in other parts of the world? How do we know? Can we look by the menu? Help me out there.
I think you can kind of tell a place that has just a homegrown aesthetic. We're a local foods cafe. Our mission is building community through local food. I don't think it's the kind of thing that you can produce on a mass scale. It would be really hard for something like the Root Cafe to be a franchise.
To have 9 or 12 locations.
Right. I mean, the supply that would be necessary would, I think, overextend a lot of the farms that we buy from. So in reality, a lot of times a place that focuses on farm to table is just going to really do a small thing, a niche thing in their community and do it really well.
Are people surprised to learn that Little Rock is really pretty well established as a food town and has been for a number of years now?
Sure, I think it takes people by surprise in the same way that all the good things about Little Rock take people by surprise. It's often forgotten as a kind of a stopping place between Memphis and Dallas.
Right.
Even for bands. I mean, it's just a place where you might stop off, get lunch or something like that. But more and more, there are amazing things to do, both with food, with cultural experiences, with recreation. We've got the Arkansas River and great stuff going on, hiking and biking. So there's a lot of fun stuff to do here. This
is a labor of love, obviously, and you get to do it with your loved one, right? Isn't your wife your business partner?
That's right, yeah. My wife is the co-owner of the Root Cafe, and she does all the decor, all the atmosphere, also did a lot of the original menu planning as well. So from the very beginning, we've been working together, and I think after 8 years, we're really starting to hit our stride.
Sounds good to me. Jack, good to meet you, man.
Thanks so much.
We'll see you at the Root Cafe. It's travel tip number 105.